Attention. Please let us have your attention.
Yo, what's good? It's Mr. 13, two skinny guys in the camera. You know how we do. Bongsy's on the camera work as per usual. We got none other than Joell Ortiz sitting alongside me here, man. How you doing, sir?
Another skinny guy, me.
Yeah, you could join the crew. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Might have to lay off the say the hamburgers for a while, but you know.
Well, I'm not fat. I'm just over skinny.
Okay, all right. I like that. I'll let the man get away with that one. So yeah, man. Obviously, you're over here in London. You know what I'm saying? Real good to catch up with you.
Yeah.
We also had the chance to catch up with the slaughterhouse in Amsterdam, man. Obviously, we had to go all the way out there to see you. But it's Amsterdam. I'm not going to get into the reasons why, but we do like to frequent Amsterdam as well. Like, what would you say to the comparisons in some of the places you've been, like Amsterdam, New York, London, to the different comparisons between the cities, man?
I mean, shoot, love is love everywhere. Of course, I mean Amsterdam. You know, it's a little bit more kind of love.
Yeah, that hippie love.
Yeah. But love is love, man. I mean, when I come out here in London, it's always, in the UK in general, it's always just straight up love, man. The kids come out, they support, whether it's Slaughterhouse or Joell Ortiz by itself. And, you know, that's something I always be grateful for, to be able to come across seas, across an ocean, and still be able to do my hip-hop thing at a high level. So it's awesome.
Yeah, no, we definitely have to let you know, man. We got real respect for you out here, and a lot in the European places, because I felt like when we watched that performance, it's almost like you felt you had to kind of remind people who you were, because you all do your own intro and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But we were like, we know you, man. You know what I mean? We don't need to listen to Pump It Up, man. We know who you are, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, there's definitely that love there, that real support,
Thank
man,
you, man.
without a doubt. So yeah, let the people know why you're over here. You're pushing a new album, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know what they can expect from that.
Well, a free agent is in stores now. I'm out here actually though, because Wednesday I'll be rocking in Manchester at Ruby, and Thursday I'll be at Cargo in London. So I'm out here performing. I'm out here giving it up for the people, and I'm just out here grinding, man, and just loving the atmosphere.
Without a doubt. All right, so yeah, free agent. It's been a little while in the, you know what I mean? We've been anticipating it for a minute, should I say? You know what I'm saying? There's one track on there I definitely have to talk to you about, man. It's a track, like, I really need to know how you made it, man.
Okay.
It's like, She Ain't Checking For You. Like, now please explain to me the process behind that track, please, Joell. Is it you spitting that?
No, you got that all wrong.
Oh, okay, it is. I know now. See, I thought it was a mad effect. Is it just a voice he can do? You know what I'm saying? So what inspired you to do that, man? Because I've got to say, even the ladies are loving that one when I play that one to them, man. It always gets a smile, man.
That's dope. Actually, yo, I did that on the back of the tour bus on one of the Slaughterhouse tours, Frequency. My DJ, he recorded me in the back of the bus. And I don't know, man. I was doing it without the voice at first, and I was just like, man, I don't know, like, I just got into character, and that's what came about. So it was fun when we listened back. We were laughing, and I actually did it a couple of times in different voices just to figure it out, and then it worked.
It definitely worked. Without a doubt. Also, you've got some big collaborations. If you can, like, talk about the processes. Did you sit down and think who you wanted to get on there? Or was it just like a natural thing? It was all kind of naturally happened.
Some of it was natural, you know what I'm saying, and some of them I thought about, like the locks I wanted to make happen, the complete locks I wanted to make happen. So I reached out to them, and they all were with it. So that was beautiful. Fat Joe thing I wanted to happen too. My boy Nobody he had a joint with him on, and I was like, this is tough. Let's rock out with this. But yeah, man, I'm really slim sometimes, like who I decide to work with and stuff like that. But those were some people I reached out to. It was good.
Without a doubt. Alright, so a question that we like to ask every single artist is like your biggest pleasure and pain of the game, man. So it's like your biggest high and low in the music thing. You know what I'm saying? Not like particular events, but just stuff like that keeps you going, and then stuff that we all get those down points where we just want to throw it in the bin, you know what I mean? Give it up, man.
My down points are, you know, those quiet times. And what I mean is quiet is not when you're quiet, just when things are quiet. The phones aren't just as ringing as much as they are. And, you know, you're still getting the same love. You kind of panning out. You're right here, like you got a nice buzz and people understand. But you always want something else to make the meter jump.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And those are some of the downtimes. You know what I'm saying? Up times are like when I'm at a show and a kid comes over to me and says, "Yo, Joell, that finale joint off the brick saved my life," and walks off. That's one of the things that make me just go, all right, I'm supposed to be doing this. That's what I do it for. Or when I see a kid online, like I did at SOBs, and tell him, come on, I point to him, I'm like, you. Because he's been at 3 previous shows, and he's like, I'm with my girl. I'm like, you and your girl, come with me. And he comes over to me, and he thinks I'm just trying to meet him or whatever. And I'm like, yo, come inside with me. He's like, hell no, I'm getting back online and pay to get in to support you. Those are ups.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's real love.
That's
right
what,
there,
yeah, that's what keeps me pushing and keeps me doing what I do. So.
Not gonna lie, I think I speak for my co-host when we say we would have taken that free entry. We got love for you. Like I said, we went to Amsterdam to see this guy alongside Slaughterhouse, but freeness is real. You know?
I had to force his girl to get back on the line. She wanted to come.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah. Talking of ladies, have you? What do you feel experienced of the ladies of London? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there must be some real love out here for you, man.
Yeah, we've had tea.
Tea and crumpets.
Yeah, we've had tea.
Alright, we'll leave it at that. Right. So let's talk about the brand new situation. What else we can expect from you in 2011, and obviously from, you know what I mean, the super group that you're all part of, one quarter of the Slaughter.
Hey, Slaughterhouse, man, we should be dropping an album this year. To be honest with you.
Oh wow.
You know, before this year goes out, we should drop an album under Shady Records, of course. Joell Ortiz is not contractually bound to anyone. I'm free agent again. I love my career. Like, I'm always free. Yeah. I'm always free to do what I want to do. So I'm having an announcement solo wise really soon.
Oh, okay.
And shoot, the sky, I guess. Sky's the limit.
Alright. So yeah, man, looking forward to that announcement, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he can't be giving too much away, you know what I'm saying? I might press him for a little something afterwards, you know what I mean? You never know, know. Yeah. But alright, another question we like to ask is, like, if you can remember any of your first lyrics, Joell, if you can go back to, like, when you were first picking up that pen. I know you kind of speak about it in your music quite regularly, you know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying, you were stuck in a certain life and you felt like the music was the way to get out of it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So is there any lyrics from that time, you know what I mean, that spring to your mind, some of them early rhymes, you know what I'm saying?
No, not one or two that stand out, but that era and what I was talking about, like one of the songs that was inspired by that was 125 Grams. It was inspired by that early, after the first one.
Oh, okay.
Mirror on the wall.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That comes from that early Joell Ortiz, I'm hungry, this is what I'm about, this is the grind I'm putting in type of stuff. But that era was a rough era for me, and you could tell through a lot of my music. Like the finale. Stuff like that, another 125.
Before hip-hop saved my motherfucking life, I'm really from the bottom. I need y'all to understand that. It's not a made-up story. I'm not a made-up guy. My real name is Joell Ortiz. I don't turn into anybody. This music shit is really my motherfucking life. Before hip-hop saved my life, a lot of my friends and homies that I grew up with got buried 6 feet deep. A lot of my friends and my homies that I grew up with and hung out with got put behind that iron wall till they turned into old men. A lot of my homies and my friends that I grew up with ended up getting strung out on the same drugs we used to sell together just to try to make a little bit of money to feed our families. So to be able to be in front of you fine motherfuckers in London, England tonight on this fucking stage is a blessing. Make some
about the hunger obviously coming up. A lot of artists, they have that hunger coming up, but me personally as a hip-hop fan, I feel like certain times they'll get to the money, and there's certainly, I don't know, a certain bit of the hunger might, you know what I mean, the eye of the tiger might just, you know what I'm saying, might just lose it, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen you live and you definitely put the blood, sweat and tears out on the stage there. So what kind of keeps that hunger burning within your soul, man? You know what I'm saying? Just keep going and keep striving to be better.
I just haven't made enough money. When I make money, I'm not doing none of this shit no more. Once I get rich, I'll fuck all you motherfuckers. Nah, man, I just refuse to hear somebody just be like, man, that was whack. I really try my best to never have anybody just be like, I can't front, that was whack. Like, so I won't allow that to happen. But yeah, man, money changes me.
Without a doubt, man. So talking about that competitive instinct as well, you know, like every time you write a bar, you want it to be like sat there and people see like that's hot, you know what I'm saying? Like now when you're in a group like you are, you know what I'm saying? Like it must be so hard. If you're not an MC, best believe anytime you do a feature, you want to be the best on the track. You want to sound like, yeah, everyone was like, nah, Joell ripped it. You know what I'm saying? So when you're standing alongside them guys there, man, you know what I'm saying? What is that like? Is it a pressure situation or is it just fun for you, man?
Nah, it's not pressure because those are my boys. You know what I'm saying? And it's all fun. of course, the level of intensity steps up because you just don't want to get dusted off.
Yeah.
You don't want nobody to just clean sweep you then you're forced to hear, his verse was kind of whack, but it never was whack. It's just that you're sitting along the elite, alongside the elite. So you just want to keep to yourself, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But you just want to perform at a high level, and that's what I do. But there's no pressure. This is not a competition. We're just trying to make sure that we all bring the best out of each other, and that's just that.
All right, I like that. All right, so a little more light-hearted way to kind of end off the interview, man. We like to ask questions like, would you rather? So like different scenarios, okay. So would you rather lose your phone or your wallet, Joell?
I'd rather lose my wallet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that, man?
A lot of money in my phone.
Yeah, more money in your phone than your wallet.
Hell yeah.
Interesting.
My connects, my peoples, my friends, like too much in my. Don't worry about my wallet. I can get my credit card and that money back, but the real money is in there.
All right.
My phone.
All right. Well, we do have one. You know what I'm saying? I know you'll be a good sport about this one. It's like it's a situation. You gotta say either one. Remember, you can't sit on the fence on this one, Joe.
I won't sit on the fence.
I mean, some artists really hate us for this question. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta choose one. Now, would you rather smell like shit or look like you pissed yourself? What's it gonna be, man?
Well,
they're both very bad situations to be in, Joell.
I've looked like I pissed myself before, bro. I come from shit. I come from nothing. So
yeah.
I don't want to be stinky about it. Like at least if I look like piss, as you say? Like,
yeah, you gotta look like you piss yourself, to fool like you're walking around like, you know what I'm saying? Or just be like, damn, that guy stinks of shit, man.
Nah, I'd rather look like piss. Like, cause if we're in a club and I look like piss, it's dark.
Yeah.
So I might get away and get next to a girl to where I can take off all those clothes that look like piss and give her my clean dick.
Oh, yes.
But if she gets next to me and I smell like shit, I'm done. Like it's over. True. She can't bear that.
Yeah, I hear that. But if you're in a club, you could go to the toilet and get the old
but
you know what I mean?
I'd rather look like piss than smell like shit. I'd rather neither one of them.
Yeah, no.
Matter of fact, you're pissing me off with this.
Like I said, it's not their favourite question, what can I say? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, we like to end it off in a nice, light-hearted manner, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, if you can, just give them that last plug. Like you said, you've got 2 big events coming up. Free agents in stores.
Yeah, Wednesday, Ruby. Thursday, Cargo. Free agent is in stores now. Slaughterhouse coming this year. Money's gonna change me. I promise you, money will change me.
Well, he warned you. You can't say he didn't warn you. All right. 2 skinny guys in the camera sitting alongside an absolute heavyweight, man. Go get that free agent. Trust me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good.